This video is made possible by my patrons on Patreon. Hello everyone, my name is Ziamaro and welcome to Battlerite Sage. So I guess I couldn't go too long before talking some more about Battle Royale. I figured I'd leave it a few days before doing a follow-up video just in case we got any more info over the weekend. We didn't get too much more, but since I made the previous video, it's been confirmed that the game mode will be 20 players in solo or duo mode. The map is 30 times larger than Skyring Arena. Matches will last around 10 minutes. It'll still be top-down view. You can pick any champion, and there will be items to pick up. We don't know what those items will be, but some community suggestions are maybe Battlerite pickups, and by that I mean you start with no Battlerites and you can pick them up as you go along to make your champion more powerful. Another one is just simple pickups like in Battlegrounds, so health orbs, energy orbs, and maybe damage boosters. Honestly, all of that is just guesswork right now, so there's not too much more to say about how the game mode itself will work. But I guess what most of us are wondering is, what will this mean for the game? So I think it's worth looking at the positives and negatives here. So I'm going to give you all a good old-fashioned bad news sandwich. Personally, I do actually like the Battle Royale genre. I'm not like a die-hard fan, because I mean, I didn't create a channel for PUBG, for example. Like, Battlerite is definitely my thing. But in general, I think Battle Royale can be a lot of fun. I know that I've described the genre as a meme before, but when you see games like Path of Exile implement Battle Royale as an April Fool's joke, you can't deny that it is a bit of a meme in the gaming industry right now. But aside from that, I have actually been playing Battle Royale games since PlayerUnknown's Arma 3 mod. I've also played a fair bit of PUBG and Fortnite, so needless to say, I have nothing against the genre as a whole. So here's the first bit of good news. Battle Royale is a really popular genre, and there hasn't been a serious take on Battle Royale with a MOBA-esque style. Yes, I know Battlerite isn't a MOBA, but to a lot of people, top-down view plus ultimates equals MOBA. So having a top-down Battle Royale with abilities is kinda like fusing together two very popular genres. So if it's done right, there could definitely be a decent appetite for it. If SLS pull it off properly, we could see a huge influx of new players. I mean, I think even if they don't do it well, we'll still get a decent influx of players. They're just unlikely to stick around if it sucks. Which leads me to the first bit of bad news. And this is kind of a two-part problem. The success of Battle Royale and Battlerite itself could be decided by the quality of this game mode. And unfortunately, there's potentially bad news whether or not it turns out well. Best case scenario, Stunlock absolutely nails it and it's the perfect fusion of a MOBA and Battle Royale. People end up installing the game in droves and we end up competing with Fortnite or whatever. But then what happens to the Battlerite we all know and love? I had a comment on my previous video about Battle Royale from someone called Ahibika, and I think they summed up this particular worry perfectly. They say, I feel that Fortnite serves as both a success story and a cautionary tale. I think people have a genuine fear of Battle Royale overtaking other game modes and converting games into primarily being about Battle Royale, just like Fortnite. I think people hate on the genre because they find it to be a legitimate threat to their enjoyment of other games in the future. And I don't think I could put that better myself. If you don't like Battle Royale, whatever, you're not gonna like every genre, that's fine. But even if you're indifferent to Battle Royale, you may dislike the idea of it on principle. So if the game mode is really well designed, it could work out really well for Stunlock. Or if you're one of those people who judges the quality of a game by its Steam stats, it's probably good for you too. But for the reasons I've already mentioned, if you're a fan of vanilla Battlerite, there's always the chance that the game we want to play could go on the back burner. That is, of course, if the game mode is good. Then there's the other scenario, if the game mode sucks. Well, in that scenario, there's always the chance that we become a gaming industry joke. I wouldn't want that, and I definitely don't think Stunlock would want that. I mentioned those guys who judge games by the Steam stats. Yeah, well, while it is quite an immature mindset, those people also form an important casual backbone of any game. In short, we do need them. And if they see the population bloom and very quickly collapse, it's gonna put new players off. So if Battle Royale sucks, then we may have a continuing population problem. And not only that, but a lot of development time will have been wasted. Because without going on a rant about it again, we're still missing basic social features like a group finder, global chat, the clan system, and in-game tournaments, which, let's face it, a simple game like Battlerite needs. And I hate to be pessimistic, but while the simplistic duel and egg brawl modes were really well done and quite a lot of fun to play, the other ambitious game mode, Battlegrounds, was kinda half-baked. It was fun for a few games, but it was pretty badly made. But that brings me on to my last bit of good news. So there is a glimmer of light at the end of the tunnel. There's always a chance that Battle Royale is good enough to get people hooked on the game, but not so popular that it's all people play. In that scenario, we could end up with a huge influx of new players who end up getting into vanilla Battlerite as well. As I've already alluded to, every game does need a casual backbone. And let's face it, Battlerite is a very punishing game for a new player. It's not uncommon for a semi-decent MOBA player to come to Battlerite and get placed in Silver League. A lot of people don't like to be told they're bad, so they'll probably uninstall and go find another game that tells them they're good right away. It's silly, but it's a fact. We don't really have a culture of genuine self-improvement in Western gaming. People like to be told, hey, good job buddy, have a gold medal for eliminations. I know you lost, but it was your team's fault, not your fault. So actually, having a game mode like Battle Royale that has an undeniable element of luck could be what Battlerite needs. What with item pickups and whether or not the circle cucks you, even if you're rubbish, you'll probably get lucky at some point and win a game eventually. Plus, there will always be people who play Battle Royale, find out that they're genuinely quite good at the game, and then venture into League mode. And in that scenario, everybody wins. The game gets a much larger player base, us original players get an influx of fresh meat to show the ropes, and SLS makes a lot of moolah. So here are my predictions for Battle Royale. There are so many ways this could turn out, but personally I think these three are the most likely. 1. Battle Royale is a huge flop and does nothing for the game. People install the game out of curiosity, find that it's a really badly designed game mode, have a little chuckle and go back to whatever they were playing before. And in the meantime, whatever development time was spent on it was completely wasted. Number 2. Battle Royale is a roaring success. It becomes so much more popular than our regular game mode that either development slows down on in-game tournaments and BPL, or there's just so little interest in it that it may as well not be there. Or number 3, Battle Royale brings in a lot of new players and we successfully convert them into fully fledged Battlerite players. The casual players mostly stick to Battle Royale, while the ones who find out they're actually quite good at the game start playing League mode as well. Obviously, there are way more than 3 possible outcomes. I just think that these are probably the most likely. I know which one I think is the most likely, but it's obviously not up to me. Honestly, I'm kind of interested to play Battle Royale. As I said, I do like the genre, so I'm pretty excited to at least try it out. So, what do you guys think? How do you think this is going to work out for Battlerite? There's no denying that the news of this has stirred up a lot of interest and controversy. I mean, even the Dota 2 subreddit was making a joke about this. But maybe everyone's just blowing the whole thing out of proportion. So I'd be interested to hear what you guys' predictions are down in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please feel free to subscribe for more Battlerite guides, news and discussion. If you'd like to help support the channel and get some unique rewards, then head over to patreon.com/battleritesage. And don't forget to check out twitch.tv/battleritesage. Until next time, thank you for watching and I'll see you soon.